Hello and good afternoon from London. This is Dr. Dermot Hudson, Chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK and Chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Jewish Idea, also a member of the New Communist Party and of International Ukraine Anti-Fascist Solidarity. And my friends at Points News asked me to record a few remarks about the situation in Iran and around Iran. And I think all people of the world and in all countries who love peace will be very concerned over what is happening. Trump has been threatening Iran. He's been trying to interfere in the internal affairs of Iran, and he's told those who are against the Iranian authorities that help is coming. And I think we can all guess what that means. Recently, it was announced that the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier, is heading to the Middle East, where it will join the USS Abraham Lincoln to form a dual aircraft carrier strike group aimed at Iran. And the Gerald R. Ford is accompanied by its escort ships, including destroyers, USS Winston Churchill, USS Bainbridge, and USS Mahan, and carrier Air Wing 8, which includes Super Hornets and other aircraft and helicopters. So in other words, the US are assembling a massive strike force aimed at Iran and are clearly seriously considering military action against Iran, which is a strongly independent and anti-imperialist country, no matter what people may think of the internal system that exists in Iran. And I think, with some liberals who support remnants of the Iranian monarchy who are trying to get back in power, I can say I'm old enough to remember the Shah of Iran in the 1970s and the infamous SAVAK secret police. So that's what is really going to be brought back. The danger of war is clearly looming over Iran. It would be another Iraq war that's occurred over 22 years ago, which I think a lot of people have forgotten about, but it looks like a similar explosion could happen again in the Middle East, ignited by the US. The US clearly wants simply to seize Iran's oil, and at the same time they want regime change. They want to knock down a independent government and replace it with their puppets. It is simple as that. And I think with the advent of conflict in Iran, this could actually spread way beyond the borders of the Middle East and could turn into World War III. The world is now like a powder keg, and a regional conflict can easily turn into a global conflict. So I think it's imperative that all the people who support peace and who desire peace and do not want another world war, do not want another Iraq war, which will see their sons and daughters sent to fight thousands of miles from their homeland and die terrible deaths. It's important that we all unite and campaign against the US military moves against Iran. I mean, we need a big movement like there was against the Iraq war over 20 years ago, when you had a demonstration of 3 million people in London. We need to see that again, and the slogan should be "No War on Iran." Thank you very much for listening, and I thank Points News for giving me this opportunity to speak about the danger of war in Iran. Thank you.